National Food Security Act, passed in 2013 and implemented in many states over the last few years, was supposed to be a game changer for rural India, ensuring that no one sleeps on an empty stomach. However, activists argue that the implementation has been tardy in many states. In a recent survey conducted in 6 states shows Bihar and Jharkhand to be amongst the worst performers.
No ration for 6 months despite having a ration card. 75-year-old widow Jasmati Lohrain lives in a remote village in the Gumla district of Jharkhand, a state that implemented the National Food Security Act in 2015, a law that promised subsidized food grains for 86% of the rural poor in the state under the public distribution system. She belongs to the Antyodaya or poorest of the poor category and is entitled to 35 kilos of food grains at 1 rupees a kilo.
घर कैसे चलेगा जिसका तिसका का करते हैं जिसको माया लगता है उन लोग देता है बेटा.
A survey led by economists Jean Dress and others in 6 states that culminated at this public hearing in the presence of government officials in Gumla has found that Jharkhand has one of the worst records in implementing food security. At least 24% households still don't have a ration card, and those who do rarely get grain on time or in full quantity.
Action is not being taken when there are irregularities. For example, in this public hearing itself, the BDO and the district supply officer themselves say that the marketing officer who is in charge of the PDS at the block level does not come to the office, keeps his phone switched off all the time, and in spite of that they are not willing to make a clear promise of action against the marketing officer.
We have tried very hard, but then now we'll take actions against those dealers. And there's another problem that the supervisor level officers, they have not been putting a lot of attention in this. So we have written to the government to start departmental proceeding against them.
But that's hardly any consolation for people like 65-year-old widow Gayatri Devi. 6 months ago, she was told her old ration card would be replaced. But 5 applications later, nothing has changed. With Harivansh Sharma in Jharkhand's Gumla district, this is Alok Pandey, NDTV.